bienvenidos to my channel. Yo me llamo Kelly and this is Adventures in Spanish. And in today's lesson you will learn the difference between muy and mucho. ¿Listo? Vamos! Okay, so when we look at these two words, muy and mucho, kind of very loosely we can say that muy means very and mucho means a lot. But that's really quite loose. It's quite a loose term, and you'd think that if that was the rule, that people would just learn it and they'd know how to use them. But these two words seem to cause a lot of problems for learners. So let's have a little closer look at them. Okay, so the problem generally comes from the way that sentences are structured in Spanish. Por ejemplo, if I want to say, I am very thirsty, I am very thirsty, you'd think that we would be using the word muy, because I've just told you that very loosely translated muy means very. But we don't say, when we translate that sentence into Spanish, we don't say I am very thirsty. It translates as I have a lot of thirst. So you can see there then that we're not using the word very anymore, we're using the word a lot, which is mucho. So to say that I am very thirsty in Espanol, we say tengo mucha sed. Tengo mucha sed. And it's the same if I want to say I am very frightened. I am very frightened. Very, okay, so that means muy in Spanish, but we don't translate the sentence like that in Espanol. So I am very frightened becomes I have a lot of fear. And I have a lot of fear translates as tengo mucho miedo. Tengo mucho miedo. Mucho, a lot. I have a lot of fear. That's where the problem lies, generally. But let's take a closer look at these muy and mucho, starting with muy. Okay, so if I want to talk about some pasta being very tasty, and the word for tasty is sabroso or sabrosa. So I'm going to say the pasta is very tasty, yeah, sabrosa. La pasta está muy sabrosa. La pasta, it's a feminine noun, está, it is, muy sabrosa. Sabrosa. Bien. That sabrosa is the adjective that has to agree with our noun. So la pasta is a feminine noun, so sabrosa agrees with it. Muy bien. If I want to say that George drives very quickly or slowly, I would say Jorge conduce muy rápido. Jorge conduce muy rápido. He drives very quickly. Or maybe, you know, he's a bit of a slow driver. Conduce muy lento. Yeah? Muy lento. Muy bien. If I want to talk about something being expensive or cheap, cara or barato, very expensive and very cheap. Maybe I'm buying una nueva campera, a new jacket. So, esta campera es cara. This jacket is expensive. Esta campera es muy cara. Es muy cara. Cuesta mucho dinero, ¿no? Es muy cara. Very expensive. Or esta chaqueta es muy barata. Esta chaqueta, of course, is a feminine noun. Esta chaqueta es muy barata. Muy bien. You're on holiday and you go to a beautiful beach and you want to say, wow, that beach is very beautiful. Esa playa es muy bonita. Esa playa es muy bonita. Yeah, this beach, or sorry, esa playa, that beach is muy bonita. Hopefully you're not going to need to say that esa playa es muy fea because you're only going to go to places with playas hermosas, no? Playas bonitas. All right, so let's take a little look now at mucho. So unlike muy, mucho has to change the ending to agree with the noun. So you're either going to be saying mucho or muchos, mucha or muchas, depending on how you use it in your sentence. Por ejemplo, if I want to say that in Spain there are many beautiful beaches, en España hay muchas playas bonitas. En España hay muchas playas bonitas. Muy bien. What about if I want to tell you that there are pyramids in Mexico? En México hay muchas pirámides. En México hay muchas pirámides. So, la pirámide or una pirámide is a feminine noun. So that's why I'm saying muchas. Yeah? Muchas pirámides. When we're talking about the weather, we use mucho. So we can say that it's very hot. So en el norte de Argentina, in the north of Argentina, en el norte de Argentina, hace mucho calor. Hace mucho calor. Yeah, it's very hot. El calor is the noun, it's a masculine noun, so it's mucho calor. See? Different to if I want to say that something is hot to touch. If it's hot to touch, it's muy caliente. Muy caliente. Mucho calor, very hot. Muy caliente, very hot. So you really need to know how to use them appropriately. What you don't want to say is estoy muy caliente. I'm feeling a bit hot, yeah, a bit frisky. Estoy muy caliente. No, things are caliente, right? So el vaso está caliente, yeah, the cup is hot. El vaso está muy caliente, it's very hot, ¿sí? Muy bien. El sol es muy caliente. Bien. People, or you talk about the feeling hot, yeah? Tengo mucho calor. Tengo mucho calor. Yeah? I have heat. Tengo mucho calor. I have hotness. Yeah? Talk about people who have a lot of animals. I don't know. La mujer, yeah, the woman has a lot of cats. Yeah? La mujer tiene muchos gatos. La mujer tiene muchos gatos. The lady has a lot of cats. There we go. That's all for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know how you get on. And hasta luego.